Hi, everyone, and welcome back to episode 55 of the Hard Truth Diamond podcast.
That was very gentle after the conversation we were having before we went on air. Imagine if people heard the conversations we had before we went on air. I bet we'd get a lot more listeners.
No? Questionable.
Is it questionable? So this is episode 55?
Did you not hear what I just said? I said episode 55.
You're a little moody lately, eh?
I'm sick, I'm tired, I have to deal with you all day.
Well, there's another issue, but we're not allowed to talk about it respectfully.
Respectfully.
Right? See how respectful I am? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so this is RareRock week. Say that fast 5 times.
RareRock week, RareRock week, RareRock week,
told ya.
Can it's hard you do
to
it?
Do, right? No, I can't do it.
Okay.
Hey, I've been trying to say RareRock week for
you just said RareRock freak.
RareRock week. RareRock week. RareRock week. RareRock. Yeah, can't
That's
do it.
Enough.
Anyway, rarerock.com. You can go there now. It'll come to us. But this week we're going to talk about some interesting things and the absolute chaos and nuttiness going on in the diamond industry. And, you know, I was thinking about how repetitious we are in this thing about, you know, lab-grown versus mined diamonds. But look, I've been in this business 40 years. I'm a student of the business. The business has really been around since 1867, which, by the way, is the last 4 digits of our toll-free number. And what the industry is going through right now is by far the most deep industry-changing evolution of the diamond industry that's ever taken place. I can assure you of this. Myself included, nobody could have imagined the advance that diamonds coming out of laboratories would make on diamonds coming out of the mines. This isn't going to be a good day for you in the podcast. You're not feeling well.
But I'm here.
You're annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Super annoying. A lot.
Okay, let's.
Okay, should we move on? Yeah, we should move on. Okay. Am I back too far from the mic again? It was another mic morning for me here with GIA Judy.
He just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
What is it I don't get? I'm sorry.
How to be.
I'm the star of the show.
We know that.
Okay, like I get it. I want a trailer too, by the way. Next year, things are going well. With the introduction of RareRock, things are going super well. So I want my own trailer. Okay. On set. Okay, where I can go.
Anything else, princess?
Be like a big star, because we're moving on to other platforms now. I don't think people really know. So I thought today we would share with you what we're doing, what we've done, is because we're just over a year. I guess we're about 14 or 15 months since we've been together.
Don't say that.
And you know, we've accomplished a lot, right? We've accomplished a lot in that time. This morning we were just on with a lovely real estate broker out of New York, helping her out with her diamonds. And prior to that, we were back on with Myanmar, and we've done very well with Myanmar, which, by the way, is a dictatorship. You know, the fact that TikTok shows up there and people order diamonds from us. Hong Kong reached out to us this morning where we've shipped diamonds. You know, it's an exciting time for us, and we're what you call a blue water brand in that we don't really have any competition. Like I was saying this morning, I mean, price is never our issue with our clients. No one really ever beats our price, which is quite gratifying.
Hit the nail on the head with our niche, I think.
Yeah, we've hit the nail. That's a very good. Did you make that expression up?
Yeah, I did.
It sounds kind of violent, though. Really? Is that like a
Vietnamese
Vietnamese thing? Because you are a war-torn country. But yeah, I think we've hit the nail on the head, and we're growing and we're expanding, and we're introducing our brand. And many of our clients are aware of our brand, but we really haven't launched it yet. And it's RareRock, RareRock. And what we're going to do, and all we're going to do, you've heard this from me forever, is we are going to broker
only the world's most beautiful diamonds.
And
at prices that defy comparison.
And
we're
going to have our own jewelry line of custom-made diamond engagement rings, everything else, with some very special. Look, this is the new luxury. Mm-hmm. Our clients who've worked with us have experienced this, and they love it, and our clients will all tell you the same thing. And they get to go out into the world, and imagine this, they get to go out into the world. I thought that was our moment, by the way. You were just going to take my hand and...
Barf.
Well, I've been watching the Good Doctor and weeping my eyes out every night.
Like such a suck.
Well, there was an engagement on there last night, and I'm sort of have difficulty getting it out of my mind.
Why? Because you'll never get there again?
I'm having... Okay, you're not sucking me into anything today, okay? You're not going to do it. But RareRock, as our clients tell us, they have the most beautiful diamonds in the world. Wherever they go, which is our promise, you will have the most beautiful diamond forever.
And we're the only company in the world that guarantees the beauty.
We'll be the only company you can get your money back any day if it's not the prettiest diamond forever, which sounds kind of hokey to me. We got to find a better way to say it. But these are the world's, every time we broker a diamond, it's like Hong Kong last night, they just got engaged. It's the most beautiful diamond they see anywhere. Mm-hmm. And number two is the craftsmanship of the jewelry we make is remarkable.
We're just that confident, in our product and what
Who do you think's more confident, me or you?
Probably you.
Why?
Well, look at you, I guess.
Someone called me Popeye this week.
That was last week.
Oh, was that last week?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that?
Someone called you the Hulk after that.
The White Hulk.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time in the gym. I really don't have a social life.
Couldn't tell.
Is that like sarcasm? What do you... Mm-hmm. I'd be a lot chubbier if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Right?
I
have abs now because of you.
I caused his body dysmorphia.
I used to call my crunches doing my Judies. Angry.
Doing my Judy.
Judy. Damn Judy. So this is where we're moving forward to now, and we are disruptors in the industry. We're not appreciated for our views by a lot of the traditional jewelers in the world. And look, we frown on the way diamonds have traditionally been sold through
child labor.
Well, there's those ethical aspects, but the way the industry approaches the sales to you.
Oh, as far as like price transparency and the lack of it?
Or transparency at all. I mean, the grading system of the 4 C's is a sham. It's absolute bullshit, and it's time that all this changes. And so rather than sit on our somewhat attractive derrieres, well, at least in my case.
I can speak for myself.
We're going out there to the world, and we're taking our show on the road, and we're going to be talking about this globally. It's already working. We haven't named it. It's finding a name. The name is RareRock. So when they ask, and they will, you can just say it's a RareRock. Because our clients, that's the number one thing. We make a ring for somebody, they go out into the world, and it sounds kind of like, kind of bullshit when I tell people they'll have the most beautiful diamond in the room. But then when it happens, they all call me up. We're going to be talking a lot about RareRock. We're going to be talking a lot about the industry. We're going to be talking a lot about the fact that how much we disagree with the traditional diamond industry and the way they market without candor. That's a nice way to say it, eh? Market without candor. They're full of shit, really. What is that word? I wrote it down over there so I wouldn't forget it. Asymmetry. Information asymmetry.
Look at you writing things down.
Right? You can't see this on the podcast, but I started writing things all over my...
Like
where
a
we
maniac.
are. You can see the windows. I think more like a genius is what I was going for.
Oh, right.
Okay, so kind of like Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory. But there's notes all over the window. I personally been working on RareRock for 8 years now. And what if I died right here on the spot? What if mouth to mouth? You have to be ready to do mouth to mouth resuscitation.
I saw nothing.
What if I died right here? I'm talking about I've been working on RareRock for 8 years, and I gone.
What if I just so happen to fall asleep at the exact same time and saw nothing?
Baby, are you awake right now?
I don't have to be.
How would you stage the body? Listen, maybe we can...
You just spat on me.
Maybe we can bring a true crime aspect to because those are really popular podcasts.
Those are very popular.
Okay? We've had lots of interruptions during this podcast, and I only answer the phone for who?
For your kids.
For my kids, right? And so my kids are calling like crazy. It's the middle of summer. I have a son that plays professional hockey who is, I tell people the hardest position in sports is a goalie's dad.
Oh, so
that's me.
Somehow this relays back to you.
Are we a little bit too personal this morning? Is there animus between us that we have to explore?
Called animosity?
Is this about your bad dream last night? Is this am I the problem?
Maybe
am I the person you murdered in your dream?
I shot someone in my dream last night, and I can't remember who it was, but I'm starting to think it was.
Hey, am I the person you shot in your dreams?
Could very well be.
What did I say? What was the word I used to describe? Cathartic.
Cathartic.
I love words, and how right on was cathartic. Mm-hmm. Psychologically healing. Okay?
Yeah, it was healing for sure.
Right?
I'm just
and
kidding.
That psychology of yours could use some real healing for sure. Anyway, we find ourselves funny. I don't know if other people do. Apparently they do. People tell me all the time how funny they find the podcast. I don't get it. We're both being quite serious, aren't we?
The next natural step is to go from podcast to reality show, because the things that we do throughout the day and the conversations
that
we have
don't make it onto the podcast.
Oh my God.
Right? It's quite funny, really. But we're sort of heading in that direction now as we gear up to go global. This has been this podcast, and we know this, it's going to be renamed for the second time, but I think it's understandable as the brand grows and as business grows for us. We're going to be going on to other platforms now, more than TikTok, so I could become Instagram famous, LinkedIn famous, Twitter famous, YouTube famous, because right now I'm TikTok famous. That's your favorite, right? Over 15,300 followers now on TikTok, and that's been great. Here's one of the things I want to talk about today before we move on too much with RareRock. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, go to rarerock.com. We haven't changed the website yet. Websites aren't as big as they used to be or as important.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
We're upgrading it, but do go sign up to win the Argyle Pink Diamond at rarerock.com. You're going to see the globally a new way to own luxury. And I want to talk about this before we get off the air. Luxury in a diamond is only one thing. It's beauty. Luxury in a diamond engagement, it's been like this for over 100 years since they first started unearthing these things. And so why the heck are brands getting away with selling anything less than the most beautiful diamonds? And how can Tiffany call itself a luxury jeweler when it's selling G, gross, H, horrible, I, indecent, J, joke, colors in their diamond jewelry? If you get it, you will never have a pretty diamond. You will never be in fact, you won't even have a left hand anymore because you're going to be ashamed to lift it above the table in case there's a RareRock. Oh, and again, when they ask, and they will, you can just tell them it's a RareRock. Isn't that good?
So good.
I came up with this stuff. I came up with this stuff years ago, right?
Yeah.
But it's true. And the currency you're trading in when you trade in diamonds, whether you're buying it for an engagement ring, is beauty. It's the only currency. Mm-hmm. And so this is RareRock. Welcome to RareRock. If you get your diamond through us, it's a RareRock. It will be smart luxury where you're not paying, 7 times markup, and that goes on in this industry at the luxury level. I can assure you, I know from whence I speak after my 40 years in the industry and selling to some of the biggest luxury brands in the world after being a Argyle Pink Diamond Broke authorized partner. I know from whence I speak. The only return is beauty. Smart luxury buyers, and I have lots of them as clients. No, they don't want to overpay, but you can still get beauty, and she can still say it's a RareRock, and everybody will know it's the most beautiful, and it's a win-win for him and her, and your family, and maybe for generations. Sorry?
Yep. He has to be happy, and she has to be thrilled.
He has to be happy, and you're very reserved today, eh?
I'm sick and tired of you. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I think that's all from us today.
So you figured you murdered me in your dreams last night,
I might have.
Yeah.
Because it took multiple gunshots.
Remember the podcast we did where you would take a bullet for me? What the hell's happened? And I said, well, you're kind of small. I said, what did I say?
You wouldn't hit them. You wouldn't cover all the major...
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to cover the major organs. Hey?
Anyways.
You're pretty small. Size 4 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, tried to buy her sneakers for Christmas. She really liked the ones I had. Had to go to a kid's store. Okay. What the hell? Windy days must pose a problem, eh?
Yeah, it really does.
Anyway, that's where we're at. That's RareRock this week. And RareRock forever. That's good, eh?
RareRock forever.
RareRock forever. Wow. Kind of like that.
Oh, it hit me right here.
Right in the heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, okay. Bye, guys. See you next
bye.
week.